Obviously, I'm a little late. Um, it dropped quite a few hours ago, but I've been a bit busy. Um, I'm a little curious to see all the updates associated with this. I'm sure the majority of the people watching have already viewed and got their got all their packages done. Um, but I'm excited to look at everything that's come. I've seen a few of the skins. They're pretty clean looking. Pretty excited about that. Most specifically the Pathfinder skin. If you watch this channel, you know I'm pretty much a Pathfinder main. It's my favorite. He's my buddy. Playing Tarzan is the best. Of course, that's my opinion, but it's pretty pretty founded. Um, Anyways, moving on. Just kind of wanted to see what my challenges were. The Iron Crown solo event. That is a pretty cool name. Plan on grinding out all these challenges, getting to the top. Oh, okay, here we go. Get top 5 finish in a solo match? I believe I can do it. Go through the Octane Gauntlet Ring of Fire. Not quite sure what that is. Definitely interested to find out, though. Don't plan on spending too much time on this. Or today, I should say. I will have a much longer stream come tomorrow. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Iron Crown event packs. I really like the way that looks. Heirloom. What? How much does it take to purchase it? 3,500 coins? Who's it for? I don't even know. Okay, we got a whole new setup for this shop. Oh, okay, so we still remain some of the same. Not too big difference, but these collections in shop here is pretty nifty. Check out, see what this sounds like. Alright, it's not bad. Not something I'm not sure I'm gonna buy, but definitely worth looking into. That's a pretty dope looking longbow skin. I love the one I currently have on, but definitely open to changing stuff around now. This is something I can get behind. The Dragon's Claw. That is a clean looking wingman skin. Definitely sparkly, bit gaudy, but I can hang. I can hang. So I'm getting a little more excited, but no better time than the present to kind of get going with this. Hopefully we can get a few people to join in, check out this stream. We will definitely go from there. Let's see what's up. Alright. Just me, all alone. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me. And I'm ready. That was a lot faster than when we do 60s. I wonder, is there still going to be 60 people in a match? I hope so. I assume. But we will find out. If I had to guess, and I haven't played a match yet, but if I had to guess, there is probably going to be a lot of longbow using.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
Launch solo. I'm not a big solo fan. Never really have been. The majority of the games that I dive into are most certain. Ooh, no. I want to play it safe my first match, so maybe go someplace random. Get a feel for solos. But I've never really played solos. It's always been my choice that if I have a game that I really want to dive in and pay more attention on team building and what that looks like. I was a big Destiny player before moving on to this game, and a lot of Destiny is team-based.
The champion has been eliminated.
I do hear a triple takeoff in the distance. Not quite sure where that's coming from, but hopefully we can run into some people. 1v1's going to be very different. You got to play a lot smarter, a lot safer. You don't have the opportunity to get rezzed like in other game modes. So it's something to keep an eye on. Ooh, there's a longbow. Question is, do I want to run? There we go. I think that's a lot better. Still gonna need you. Don't need you, but I will put you there. And shablam. Beautiful, beautiful. Nope, that's even better. Oh, even better than what I was running. Yep, I seen you.
Frag out. New kill leader appointed.
Took out an enemy.
Whew. Whew.
Phew. Inside the next ring. I love this.
Not sure I need all that light. Okay. Ooh. It's a little more nerve-wracking. But I can see a lot of people are gonna take that mentality to just camp. That's gonna be a problem in this game mode. Because you don't have the option to get rezzed, people are going to be terrified to push. And I get it, because I personally am not any better, but I'm going to try to play a little more heavy than I usually do, just because sitting and waiting is not really my style. A little more jumpy than that. I need the action.
Hey, something is all over your shirt.
Is it?
Here I go.
Dang it, I choked it. It's tough to play the game while you're talking. Son of a gun. Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna have to retry that. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. My freaking computer will not load up. Wonder if it's... I don't even know. I don't know.
I just polished my grapple.
This is your champion. There's a thin line between life and death. Find me there. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
The next ring is not close. Good to know.
I am going to wait to drop as I am trying to set up my computer.
Attention. First blood.
Grapple.
I'm killing this Pathfinder jumping. Look at me. Good lord. Ooh, a self-rise shield. That is huge. That is huge in this game. The only chance to come back. And I found it. That is awesome. Just gonna go ahead and take this ultimate.
Just a minute until the ring closes. At least I don't have to wait for anyone. Seconds until close. This is very exciting. Arc Star out. Throwing Arc Star. Giving my shields a recharge.
Whew. Nervous. See if I can just sneak up here all subtly. Nobody see me. I am. Actually, I don't even need that many shield cells. I do need arc stars. Yahoo! You better get your ass up there. Go.
Thermite grenade out. Giving my shields a recharge.
No! Oh, no. Just die in the storm. No! Dang it. Snuck up behind me. I need to pull out. I don't even know who joined in. Sorry, guys. I actually don't even have my thing pulled up. Dang it. No internet. That's not real. You better get internet, computer. You rank up pretty quick in solos, that's for sure. All right. For some reason, my computer is being a POS, so I apologize. What I will do in the meantime is go ahead and set up to where I can see comments while I play. So just give me just a second, and I will have that set up. Bam! Just like that. Perfect. All right. Brandon, what is up, brother? Killer! How you doing, man? So, Killer, to your question, are solos better than trios, or are they the same? So, one, it comes down to preference. That's the big thing. Some people love playing solo in video games. Some people prefer playing with teammates. Me personally, I am a teammates kind of player. Before Apex, before transitioning into Apex, I was a huge Destiny player, and that is a large team-based kind of game. Now, of course, you can do things in by yourself in Destiny, but the majority of stuff is multiplayer. So, I prefer teams. I like teams. I like being able to sit and talk with people and just enjoy your time hanging out with people playing the game. With that being said, I get why people put solos into this game, why they requested it. Our biggest issue is, blueberries. You get stuck with people who don't have mics or bail out early because they're busy, and that's frustrating, playing with randoms. However, I think that the base of this game is a multiplayer game. I think it was designed, the way it was designed was smart. I think that they put a lot of thought and effort and time into it, and I've got somebody near me. So, give me just a second. You better get up there. I want them two to start fighting. Because I know they're gonna. Oh, do I have any throwables? No, I don't. There's somebody right in front of you and you focus on me. Are you kidding me? Are you... I wonder if they were like running together. Like they did not fight the entire game. What the hell? That is wild. So, me personally, I just prefer team-based games. I don't like to play solo. I think it gets boring. I'm going to give it a try because it's a new style. A new type of gameplay that they introduced. I'm obviously going to try it out, see how I feel about it. But for me, I think it defeats what Apex was. Also, with this game mode, you're just going to simply see a lot of Octanes, Pathfinders, and Wraiths. That's it. That's about it. That's all you're going to see. This game is designed so that teams, or better yet, specific characters play well together. You can use their ultimates or their passives. You can use them together. A best example would be like Bangalore Smoke with Bloodhound's ultimate. It's perfect. They work together really well. With one of the things that it is impossible to do, Destiny has been trying for years and they fail every year, is trying to balance characters. It's never going to happen. You're never going to have perfectly balanced characters, and that is the point of having trios, so that everybody kind of gets a turn to play, if you will. What I would like to see more so is a game mode in which it randomizes the character. So you don't get to play just any character, like it just gives you one. Or better yet, if getting having a mission or a challenge that you have to play with all 7 characters and get these so many points. Now they started that when Apex first started out. You know, there was a challenge to get so much damage with each character each week. I thought it was smart. I think they should go back to something similar to that. But, sorry, let me read your comment. Apologize. Yeah, I would say that the game is more team-based, or at least I prefer that it, like big fights and satisfaction of killing a few. Yeah, so this game, Solos, is going to be all snipers. I've played 3 matches so far. Every match I've used a sniper. There's no point not to, right? You're going to get a headshot, you're going to drop somebody pretty quick, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But with that, and one of my big fears of this game, and I've already seen it in the very few games that I have played. Ooh, self-res shield. That is so awesome. That is huge. Is that there's going to be a lot of camping. You can't run out and hope your teammates back you up. You run out, you die, you're done. There is no backup plan unless you're lucky enough to get the self-res shield. But if we're being honest, self-res shields are kind of useless. How often have you actually been able to pull that off? I want this to succeed. I want them to do right. I understand that it was highly requested by... Well, I'm obviously going to take that Spitfire because it's a Spitfire. I understand it was highly requested by a majority of players. A lot of tryhards who love solo. I get it. You know, as a game company, you definitely want to please your player base. That's how you keep them. But I might be one of these few people who highly disagrees with the idea. What do I think of the new cosmetics? So I haven't got a chance to check them all out. I took a little bit of time to go to the shop, and I liked the way that it was set up. I thought it was pretty cool looking. I didn't quite understand everything that I was looking at. I'm sure that will come with time. But I did see a few of the skins. I watched a video that kind of broke down all the new skins that you can get, and yeah, they looked really clean. I was a big fan. Um, I'm not really sure what all you have to do to get all of them, but hold up, I think I hear somebody. 1 in 100 can pull it off. 1 in 100 can pull it off. Can pull off what? What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand your comment. Sorry, killer. Oh, 1 in 100 might not be able to pull off this storm. My dumbass keeps running in the wrong direction. Well, I'm going to take you just in case. Just in case. Self-res. Oh, yes. Only 1 in 100 people can pull off a self-res shield. I think that they would be highly beneficial if it didn't take 10 seconds or whatever it takes. Cut that time in half, and then maybe we're talking. But it's so loud. It's super loud. It's easy to hear. It takes too long to do. It takes a lot longer than, you know, just rezzing anybody else. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so shaky. I'm just shaky. I suck. Where you at? He's kicking my ass. Oh, wrong gun. Yeah, so in solos, there's definitely no point in having a self-res shield. Everybody knows that if you don't die instantly, that you have one. Completely pointless. And it did used to be 5 seconds when the game first came out. I didn't know that. When I started playing maybe a month and a half after the game dropped, a little bit before Season 1 dropped. But I'm pretty sure that in that time I never got a self-res shield. Hell, I'm not sure I got anything that was gold. So I don't understand why they would, you know, nerf that. It doesn't seem like the right course of action, but I'm sure they have their reasons. Back to they had to nerf it because it was just too fast and OP. I don't believe that. I think that some tryhards may have, you know, the people who bring in a lot of viewerships or whatever. I'm sure that a few tryhards got killed because of it, complained, and then they're like, oh, we don't want you to lose viewers or if you stop streaming our thing, so we're just gonna nerf it. And that's how a lot of fucking updates are made. They don't really ask the general public. They just usually go to the pros and the streamers that bring in views. They're like, what do you think we should fix? And they kind of forget that most people don't play like streamers. That they're not to that skill level. The average player doesn't play like Shroud, you know? We're not gonna. So decisions of gameplay should not be adjusted from the opinions of fucking Shroud, you know? Oh, I'm gonna jump, sorry. I was taking a drink of Coke. Actually, I like swamps. When you're Tarzan and you can just, you know, swing from tree to tree, you know, you tend to like swamps. I don't know. So far, I mean, I'm not a great player by any means. I'm actually pretty garbage. So maybe that's a big issue that I have with solos, is just the idea of just instant dying. It sucks. And I am perfectly fine with admitting that. I will read your comment in just a second. I want to get a gun real fast. Alright. Well, not everyone knew about the self-res back then. And then you had your team, which can easily defend you for 5 seconds instead of 10. Okay, that's a good point. That's fair. I have seen some pretty fucking funny videos where people will just look at somebody as they're self-resing, like when the game first came out. I have seen those. They're hilarious because they're just like, what the hell is going on? But I don't think that applies now. I think everybody who plays a game knows exactly what a self-res shield looks like. You can't even flash it, because as soon as you do, you're dead. They're not going to let you self-res. Oh, that is love. There we go.
Kill leader eliminated.
But I don't know. Everybody, you know, oh, there it is. Self-res shield's completely pointless, but I'm gonna pick it up because why the fuck not? In the off chance that this is the one of the 100 chances, might as well. I have noticed that they've clearly dropped those everywhere for everyone to get. I think I played 4 games and I've gotten 3 of them, so it's pretty awesome. But ooh, can't beat an R99. But now everyone is way better at the game and could defend you for 5 seconds easy. So maybe, that's definite. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I get it. But if there's somebody self-resing, everybody pushes them. Hold up, there's somebody near me. Oh, what the hell? I didn't mean to do that.
I killed an enemy.
Oh no. Anytime I hear somebody trying to self-res, I push. I don't think I'm the only one. Oh wow, I have so many heals. Drop some of those. I don't think that I'm the only one. I love this game. I do. I love it. I don't think it's perfect. No game's ever gonna be. There's somebody else near me. I don't know where. I hear that triple take way out there, but I can't figure out where. That's why you carry an arsenal of nades. Yeah, you're right. I would do it. Oh, you know what? I think a big change that they should make is, one, don't make the self-res shield gold when you flash it out. Make it purple. When you make it gold, people do not let that happen. Don't let it slide. But if it were to be purple when you flash it out, a lot of people just walk away, focus on someone else, and you get that self-res off. That's a quick, easy fix, I think. That would make a huge difference. You know, we've got gold apparel that all have special benefits. You know, you've got a self-res shield, you've got a gold backpack for fast healing, you've got gold body shield for, you know, finishing and getting... Somebody is near me. I keep hearing him. Where the fuck is he? Certainly not the person up there, but I swear I keep hearing people walking. Come out, wherever you are. But I'm not even a big fan of the current setup for the gold body shield, to be honest. How often can you actually get a finishing move off without getting tanked? I've done it a few times in my Apex career. I hate doing it. The risk versus reward just isn't there. Fucking knew you were here. No. Stop it.
Took out an enemy.
I heard him for so freaking long. Dude almost had me. Thought made me had me thinking I was
Just a minute
freaking
until
crazy.
recharging shields.
It's always good to have a Phoenix kit just in case. I was really hoping that he had a better backpack. That sucks, because he doesn't. So what to do? What to do? Med kit, those are good.
30 seconds
Top
until
those
close.
off,
This
top
is
those
very
off.
exciting.
Alright, that'll work. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go back and top off my heavy. There we go. Getting back, sorry, my controller is messed up and I can barely play Apex, but just love the game too much that I still play. I mean, yeah, a broke controller, definitely easy way to ruin the game for somebody. I would just try to, I don't know, buy another one. Sometimes that's easier said than done, because controllers get a little pricey.
Care package being delivered.
Frag out.
Fuck me.
Frag out. Here I go.
Push it till its final breath. You know, yeah, I'm. Oh.
Only 1 minute until the ring closes. Luckily, it's not far.
How many people are left? There's 6 people. Well, 5 others. And me. I don't like the current setup for the body shield. Me and Brandon have had this discussion in the past, and an idea that he came up with that I'm actually fine with is if you get a kill, it'll charge 25% of your shield
30
automatically.
Seconds. That's half a minute.
I think that is a pretty well balanced, or at least it could be. Oh, there you are. For someone like Shroud, probably not balanced. Never gonna not have shield. I don't have it.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I need better positioning. Ooh.
Recharging shield.
Save the storm. Nope. Oh my god, that kills you fast. Oh, I am like in the last round. Never mind. Yeah. I played that dumb. Thought he was running up those steps, and so I was like, oh, I'll jump down and get behind him. He was right there. That's okay. Maybe I can give a bit of extra armor like Caustic and Gibraltar. Oh, like more damage resistance, you mean? Yeah, that is definitely... Let's see what this looks like. That's actually kind of dope. That is definitely a plausible idea, but you don't want to do... You don't want to do that specifically to place it... Oh, sorry, I burped. You don't want to do that to all characters, because as it stands now, like, Caustic already has a damage resistance buff. If you add on another one, it's just going to be a bit too difficult. But If you play it based on skill, a gold shield can be very beneficial. If you're able to get kills, you're able to survive. So I think that could work a little bit better. So are you able to actually unlock all of these? Or do you buy them? I don't know. That thing is pretty sweet. That's freaking dope. Shalalala. Not really sure how you unlock all these, but it's pretty wild. I do like it. I don't know. There's a few ideas that I have. Obviously, nobody's coming to me for the fixes or the updates. But we'll get there. Unfortunately, Apex, comparatively to some places, like let's say Fortnite, has a very, very small team that works on it. And Apex Respawn has come out and said that updates will take much longer for this game than other games. They're just gonna. We have less people working on them, and furthermore, we value time at home, so we don't work our employees 7 days a week, and we're not going to work them long hours. I respect that from a company standpoint. I respect it. But I do believe that with the success that Apex has, that they have the ability to increase that team and make more spot changes as the game progresses. I think a big hit, and obviously EA is a joke for this, but a big thing that could help Apex is their economy. One, getting more loot boxes, earning more money. Furthermore, their store is super expensive. It is over the top. It's too much. They're not going to make a lot of money because nobody wants to pay $20 for a skin. Fortnite got huge, and they made a lot of money off of sales. And everybody thought, well, let's just, copy what Fortnite did. Well, it doesn't work because you don't have that player base yet. Furthermore, if you want to make more money, make smaller purchasable items. Cheaper purchasable items. If they did that, me personally, I would have paid for a lot of other shit.
Killed an enemy.
It was a good try on his part. I respected it. I just realized that part of the reason I was struggling to hear is that I had this turned down. It's a really dumb call on my part. Don't know why I had my headset turned down. But we're gonna move on. And can we just stop and acknowledge the fact that I just got a kill with this Prowler and it did not have the select fire? That never happens. I'm trash. Garbage with the Prowler without the select fire. Now with the select fire,
Rings far.
well, I'm still trash, but I'm less trash. It's a lot of blues. Purple. Wasn't gonna come down here at first, but can't pass that up. How far away am I from the circle? Oh my gosh. Of course, that is definitely my luck. 100%. Well, what are you? Precision choke, of course. Yeah, we haven't played together for a minute, Killer Show. I was actually thinking about you the other day. I was like, man, I miss my dude. I was like, I was streaming all the time. He was watching. We were playing together. It was it worked out real good. I was like, I haven't seen him in forever. What's happening? I was like, maybe he got himself a girlfriend.
Warning. Ring closing.
Oh no, the ring's closing. the gambling box itself kills games in general. Oh, yes. So, you buy a loot box, you hope you get something good, you don't. Apex skins cost the same as Fortnite. The problem is EA only sells the highest tier, so... Yeah, so... Fortnite is good about simply just having, you know, $5 items that are kind of cool, but naturally not as good as your top tier. And I'm sure they make a lot of money off of those. I remember I wasn't even a big Fortnite player, and I myself bought quite a few of those skins. Because buying 4 $5 skins sounds so much better than buying one $20 skin. And yes, I hate the gambling idea. I don't understand it. I think that if they put in place more like, oh, you buy this many, then you're automatically guaranteed this, and made it reasonable, that would also increase sales. I don't foresee them doing it, because, I don't even need all that. I don't foresee them doing it just because, you know, EA is known for their greed, and it is what it is, you know. It's frustrating for players that like the cosmetics and care about that, but they're going to do what they want. And there's somebody above me, so I'm just going to run. Pretend like I'm not here. Don't shoot me. Ooh, there's somebody in front of me too. I don't want to get pinched. Don't like that. Can easily foresee that happening though. Hit a wall. Hell, dude. Don't want to go that way. I know that I ought to, and that's the right way to go, but really don't want to screw with these people. Screw it. Whatever. We're going for it. We're going. You think I'm scared? Terrified. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna go this way. I've been super jumpy with these playing. Like I've been choking. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get these kills, and then I go to shoot them. Oh my god! And that happened. Except in that case, I literally didn't see the guy until he tanked my health about halfway down. So that was cool. Ugh. I don't understand how streamers do it. I can't focus. Like I'm talking, I'm goofing off, answering questions, and it's a good conversation, but I'm struggling to keep focused, and when time comes that I need to kill something, I don't. I die instantly. So that's cool. But I think that's why some people really enjoy solos, because they don't like to talk. They like to just sit there and play. I've never been that person. Never been that kind of player. Honestly, I'm just not that kind of person in general. Like, I don't like to sit and not talk. Like, fuck that. But, I don't know. If people like it and that's what they want, then we can give it to them. But I completely think it undermines every fun to improve, or better yet, to create a game that is so revolutionary. You know, obviously Fortnite and PUBG, they started the whole battle royale, but Apex brought it into first person, and they gave all these characters individual powers, and I thought they did a really good job. Obviously there were some kinks to the game, there still are, but they've been working on them, and I think they did a great job at launch. They wanted everything to be as perfect as it could be before they launched this game. I thought that they put a lot of time and effort into it, and it was a huge success because of it. So, you know, well done, Respawn. But with every success comes a multitude of players that are always going to be unhappy with something. And I unfortunately might be one of those players. I try not to find the issues with every game, but, you know, Maybe human nature. I don't know. But with this game, it was built on team. It was. From its core. You didn't have a choice but to play with a team. And it was going to be 3 people. They believe 4 people. Made fights drag out too long. Too many people to try to kill and keep track of. Duos was kind of something Fortnite had already started. So they were like, alright, let's go right in the middle. Let's see where we can land with this. And it took off, you know. People loved it. And now people are like, well, I just don't like to play with other people. Well, then, you know, go back to Fortnite. Now, I know the business model isn't going to be like, yeah, go back to Fortnite. That's what we want. To your comment, Brandon, I'm just a criticizer. I'm always unhappy with every update. I'm not going to agree with that, actually, unfortunately. When Season 2 dropped, I thought it was awesome. Loved it. Season 1 had a few kinks. Mainly the camping. And there's somebody above me. So let me get better positioning.
New kill leader appointed.
Oh yeah.
Throwing Arc Star. That's a far ring.
Where you at? There's 2 people playing together. Are you kidding me? What the hell kind of shit is that? Pick up that fucking ammo. I'll have to back out and get a different. Ooh. You still hear killer? Or is that you, Brandon?
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
That's crazy.
Care package being delivered.
I don't want to go through that. I feel like that's a trap.
Frag out.
I don't really want to screw with the circle. Oh, I am far. I only made the comment because every time I say this is great, you point out the bad. Not trying to put you down or nothing. I'm just easy to... And that's where it cuts off.
Using grapple.
easy to please. I'm just easy to please, you not so much. Yeehaw, it's just me now. Don't die. Yeah, I know. That is the goal. Ooh. It's the goal, but I don't know how plausible it is. Can't turn a fucking corner without finding somebody.
Using grapple. Giving my shields a recharge.
Ooh. There's a fucking Pathfinder above me.
I'm inside. Throwing thermite grenade. I am recovering myself. Recharging shield.
Ugh.
Round 3.
Sucks.
Beginning ring countdown.
Only 1 minute until the ring closes. Luckily, it's not far.
I don't know why I picked up. Oh my god, I have a bunch of shit I don't need. Oh, what the fuck?
30 seconds until close. This is very took out an enemy.
Whew. You come at me like that, making me real nervous. I don't appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, that's better. Pick up, pick up. Thank you. Oh, come on, that was so close. There it is.
I killed an enemy.
Whew.
Seconds. That's half a minute.
Really want that box. Yes. Salty bot. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you joining in on the stream. Oh, it is already moving. Oh my. Interesting. Didn't know that was happening. I'm in a bad spot. Well, there's only 3 people left. Do I play with subscribers? I do, actually, yes.
30 seconds. That's half a minute. Ready to fly on a zip line. I am. I can. Recharging shield. Repairing.
No, what? What? You kidding me? No way. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to see what her health was. It was nothing. Man. That sucks so bad. Oh, I choked it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I am so ashamed right now. My heart hurts. Genuinely hurts. I did unlock that. That's pretty cool. So right now, Salty Bot, I am playing a little bit of solos. I would love for you to subscribe, and hit me up tomorrow. Tonight was kind of a precursor, stream, if you will, to kind of get a feel of what the new solos mode looks like, how it works, and tomorrow, however, I will have a much longer stream that I will play, and I will probably not spend a lot of time in solos, as I just prefer team-based video games. So tomorrow, hit me up and I will be streaming. So if you catch my stream, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button, so every time I pop up you will know. And when you do that, tomorrow I will I'll definitely send you a friend request and we can play together. How's that sound? Good? So, but moving on, it's getting a little late for me. I'm kind of an old man. Got to get to work in the morning. So I'm going to hop off for the night. I appreciate you tuning in, Salty, Brandon, Killer. Much respect. Appreciate it a lot. I will see you all tomorrow. So, finish it out. Yeah, buddy.